7 in rebounding. Harkless on James. Daniels free to fire. Oh! Rebound inside by Kawhi. Leonard has 11 of the 16 in the quarter. Look at the great move! And a sledgehammer by Harkless.
I love this smaller unit on the floor here for Doc Rivers. Can switch everything. They're active. They can move their feet.
Harkless with 7. Dudley. Daniels. Howard. Screen, switch, shot clock at 4 and the whistle.
And Harkless did not have to do that versus Dwight Howard. How about the cut and the finish there by Mo Harkless? LeBron goes for the steal, doesn't come up with it, and look at the Clipper bench here.
Harkless just picked up his first personal foul. Here comes Anthony Davis back in the game.
23 of the 40 points here by this Clippers bench, which you mentioned earlier, no surprise.
Yeah.
They were one of the best bench a season ago.
Number 1.
Yeah.
So Davis is in. Green is back in. Avery Bradley's got the ball on top. He meets Beverly. Screened by the Howard move up on top. Opened up the shot. There's a loose ball foul. That will be called inside on Dwight Howard.
I think that's number 3 on Dwight.
It is indeed off the bench and tagged with 3. Hale and Hardy now playing for a second time with the Lakers. Let's watch it again. Shamet was in there reaching. And then down.
And again, who's in there? Who's sacrificing their body to take off a center off the glass?
21 is.
Mr. Patrick Beverly. Uh-oh, back cut.
Here comes Howard. He did it with the left hand. Leonard puts it in. Kawhi Leonard with that beautiful jam.
After that slow start in that first quarter by Kawhi.
Knocked away. Harkless picks it up. Clippers this quarter, 9 of 10. Shamet the 3. Now the Clippers have gone 10 of 11. Kawhi has hit his last 7. A left-handed jam by Leonard here.
We are, by nature, explorers. The same curiosity that sends us to the stars at the speed of thought urges us to go there in reality. And whenever we make a great new leap, we elevate humanity, bring people and nations together, usher new discoveries and new technologies. So remember to look up at the stars and not down at your feet. Be curious.
We're attempting to figure out your father's cause of death.
You mean if someone killed him?
Everyone in the family has possible motives.
That's some heavy-duty conjecture.
None of them are murderers.
You know something. Spill it.
This is a twisted web, and we are not finished untangling it.
Hello?
Knives Out. Rated PG-13. Thanksgiving.
And I shot a 4. 5.
9.
9. Did I miss something?
Yeah, cash back with Rakuten, apparently. Just got 9% back on new clothes, 5% back on toys for my kids, and 3% back on golf stuff.
What about this hole?
Well, that hole, I birdied that. Did you have to ask? Come on, man.
Curry for 3. Again.
Get cash back on sports equipment and thousands of other purchases. Cash back. Rack it up with Rakuten.
If I could just have a moment of your time.
Go on.
There's something you guys need to see.
Welcome, everyone, to my world.
You down?
Always.
I mean, this is crazy, right?
It's wonderful.
The UEFA Champions League.
This is what the Champions League is all about.
What you know about the feeling, the roar, the crowd, the flashing lights, the beauty, the pain, the adrenaline in my veins, the pressure, the fight, the winter, the snow, the rain, the world at your palms, I'm trying to feel everything.
Oh, what a goal! What about that from Ronaldo? Ce sera récupéré, Mbappé! A glorious night in the Champions League!
Tomorrow, noon Eastern on TNT. Stream every match on BR Live.
Here we go! Here we go! Yeah! Here we go. I see you in that corner on that roll, baby. I see you there. Yeah! With the left! Hey, hey, hey! Weak, weak! Oh! Come on! Come on! Come on!
That was the audio assist presented by State Farm.
Harrell had the knockaway. Clippers were going the other way. Williams hit the deck. And the foul will go on Avery Bradley, who picks up his second. Kawhi is resting, and why not? 7 of 9, 17 points to lead all. 17 points in 13 minutes on 9 shots.
You mentioned they're going to break 7 buckets in a row.
Harrell on top. Clippers have hit 10 in a row. Screen by Harrell. Lou Williams. The Clippers began the game 4 of 16. They have gone 14 of their last 16.
And we're starting to see the length defensively.
Bradley with a 3.
And this is why Frank Vogel and a lot of Lakers fans were excited coming into training camp. Avery Bradley finding that two-way touch.
Look at that drive inside by Beverly.
And look at the length on the floor for the Lakers. You had McGee and Anthony Davis ball watching. These two guys got to go after every shot.
That's a shot up and down, and he has now found the stroke here.
5 quick points for Bradley.
Beverly with a 3. Rebound inside by Bradley. Played with this Clipper team in the 17-18 season. 4.5 to play in the half. With the drive here and a spin by Davis.
Boy, Patrick Beverly is
what a nice
everywhere.
defensive play. What a beautiful defensive play.
Everywhere.
Jump ball.
Patrick Beverly, he thought that was a traveling foul on Anthony Davis. Look at the spin move, and guess who's there? I'm not sure that's a jump ball. He didn't have it long enough for it to be a jump ball. Nonetheless, AD and Pat Bev jumping it up.
2-time all-defense in Beverly. Davis has been a 3-time all-defensive selection in the NBA.
He's going for it. He's trying to win this tip, Kevin.
Or chest bump.
One of the two. Look at this. And getting the Clippers on their feet.
Cook and Bradley in the backcourt. McGee trying to run to the rim. It's Bradley again. Has the hot hand picked up inside by that wonderful move by Beverly. Clippers now up to 56% shooting. Beverly from 3. Green closes. Beverly drives. Knocked away inside. Great rejection, and here comes Green. Cook, no. And Harrell. Clippers and Lakers have shared this season since 1984 in this city. That's a foul called on Beverly, and they share this season as Reggie and the thoughts of many experts, favorites to make it deep into the playoffs.
It's a long season, and here's another move by Sweet Lou, feeling the contact.
Bradley picks up his 3rd.
And back on the floor, Kawhi Leonard.
And James. So McGee and Bradley will leave. Caldwell Pope is in. LeBron, Green, Cook, and Anthony Davis.
And Anthony Davis shifts to that center position with LeBron James playing the power forward.
Landry Shamet.
Great contest there by KCP.
LeBron has gone 5 of 8, moves inside, knocked away Harrell. Picked up, and Leonard is off to the races, into the defense. Green is there, his teammate in Toronto. Nice lunge there by Caldwell Pope, shot clock at 17. Each team again without the important players tonight that they want to get back. Paul George certainly for, there's Leonard with a 3. Paul George with the Clippers and Kyle Kuzma with the Los Angeles Lakers. Both about a month away, maybe a bit longer. Davis and Harkless reaching in. Looks like he's picked up another foul for the Clippers.
Well, I'm encouraged if I'm Frank Vogel. If Anthony Davis is going to do this on a night-in, night-out basis, already going to the free throw line for free throws number 8 and 9 here in the first half.
Harkless picks up his second personal foul. Here comes Anthony Davis at the free throw line. Well, tonight from Los Angeles, the NBA on TNT is brought to you by Burger King. Get 4 cheesy tots for just $1. Ooh. For a limited time only at Burger King, and by the Telluride from Kia, the official automotive partner of the NBA.
You always get me so hungry when you read those.
Especially when I say cheesy tots.
Man.
There's the first points in this quarter by Davis. Grinding inside, triple teamed. With not a lot of breathing space for Kawhi.
Kevin, how many yellow jerseys were around Leonard on that drive?
Green's the most prominent. He picks up the foul, number 1. Leonard at the line in the regular season, Reg. We were talking about this. He averaged 26 points a game. He was 6th in regular season scoring. In the playoffs, he upped everything. He shot better. He averaged 30 points a game in the playoffs, 9 rebounds, 2 better than the regular season, and a couple more assists in the playoffs in the championship year for the Raptors.
Well, you mentioned this in 60 games, he only averaged 34 minutes. We talked about the load management, but the payoff was the most minutes in the playoff by any player in last season's playoffs, averaging 39 minutes, and was 3rd in playoff scoring ever in a series, behind Michael Jordan and LeBron.
18 for Kawhi, 14 in the second. Davis over Hill.
So good. Can face you up, play with his back to the basket.
LeBron with 13, Davis with 13, and on the fly, that will go through. And he's got 10 now for the game. 3 of 4 in 16 minutes off the bench. 18 for Leonard. And LeBron the other way. The game not disappointing. Leaping catch by Davis. Got it, count it, foul!
Play through him. Use these young legs. Use this size. Use this skill set. You ride this young man this whole season. Allow King James to rest and be the facilitator. LeBron now with 4 assists to go along with 13 points, finding the new duo, 15 points for AD.
Harkless picks up his 3rd personal foul. Here is Davis again at the free throw line. Has the last 7 Laker points, Allie.
Kevin and Reggie, we got a chance to ask Anthony Davis just yesterday, is this a finals or fail season in his mind? And his answer was very interesting because you could tell he was trying to downplay the early hype of this team in the season and the Lakers and Clippers potential rivalry. But he said he's trying to take it day by day and be realistic. And he said if we don't win in the finals, it would be very disappointing and he would be very hurt if they didn't win in the finals.
Well, it's interesting because people always ask me whose town is it between the Lakers and the Clippers as LeBron James takes a long 3. It will always be a Lakers town because of the championship. What a pass to Montrez.
And LeBron got up there. Thought he had all ball. They call him right there.
I got to see this again.
Boy, Harrell was flying down the lane.
And so was LeBron James going up. Was there contact? That looks pretty good to me. Let me see this again. Did he get him on the wrist? Yes. Good call there by the official, Kane Fitzgerald. That's a good call. Good call in real time. See, we have the luxury of looking at that 2 or 3 times. Think about these officials in real time making a call like that.
First on James, Harrell at the line. Stay tuned for halftime with Ernie, Kenny, Charles, and Shaq. And if you missed it earlier tonight, they welcomed in the newest member of our Turner Broadcasting family, Warner Media Broadcasting family, Mr. Wade.
How cool. Think about
Dwayne Wade.
Think about our roster.
Think what they've all accomplished, huh? My goodness.
Me? To get the Flash on board. Loving it.
Harrell at the line, came in a trade with Houston, played at Louisville. And he's a freshman there with Patino. They were in the national championship. Leonard taking a breather, 20 points in 15 minutes. Inside, more rejection, more defense. Harrell flying Shamet the other way. Landry Shamet.
How about the use of the left hand by Shamet? Green was all over it.
Davis and Harrell.
Got to make a quick move.
He does. With a rebound inside by Beverly. Beverly's rebounding tonight. 7 with 2 points. Williams splits, feeds, inside, Harrell up, and off in a foul.
I'm loving this. The intensity for a season opener, game 1. No love lost here between the Clippers and the Lakers. And they are both not disappointing here tonight in Staples.
James just picked up his second. Harrell will be at the free throw line. Part of a team that had the 8th consecutive winning season for the Los Angeles Clippers. Carving an incredible role on this team. The fans have spoken. AEW Dynamite is wrestling's new champion. Watch as all elite wrestlers fly into the tag team semifinals, and Pac seeks his revenge on the Maniac John Moxley. I was wondering when that was going to happen. All Elite Wrestling Dynamite. Wednesday, 8 Eastern, only on TNT.
You know you're a big wrestling fan, Kev.
James, 5 of 11. As is Davis. Patterson is in. Patterson was defending, and the foul.
Foul on Shamet on the rotation over on the baseline.
Shamet picks up his second, came in that trade with Philly. And again, Davis at the free throw line.
What a start here by Davis. 16 points, 4 rebounds, but more importantly, 11 and 12 free throw attempts here in the first half. And we're talking about 20-plus free throws here for a game if he can stay aggressive.
Davis has the last 8 points for the Lakers. Zubac has checked in, the former Laker. Traded just before the deadline last season.
I haven't seen a lot by Zubac. We thought they were going to use his size going against McGee and AD.
9 straight for the Lakers coming from Davis. The shifty Williams on the move. Got it! A 3, Lou Williams.
But not only that, how about the presence of mind to go for the 2-for-1 quick so they get the last possession. That's what veterans do.
Look at the bench points right there, and Davis, of course, at the forefront of that. Beverly leaning into LeBron, picks up the foul. Patrick Beverly, the 8-year veteran, with his 3rd.
Think about the degree of difficulty on this shot. Going left, but shooting back right. Walking bucket.
LeBron, of course, missing the 24 games last season with the left groin strain. But had a different kind of offseason. Kawhi will check back in. Had a different kind of offseason, Reg, because there was no playoff berth. He had early rest, no finals that he had seen in all the years before that.
Think about LeBron, 8 straight years playing towards the mid-June, into June.
Davis sits. Green is in. 15 seconds. Shot clock is about a second ahead. Leonard with Green right there, swiping. Zubats will try to finish.
What an unselfish play there by Kawhi.
Here's LeBron off to Green. Gets it off, and it will hit off the side, and that takes us to halftime. The Clippers have a 40-point second quarter. They trailed by 11 at one time in the first. They lead by 8 going to the half. LA against LA. Lakers against the Clippers. This is the NBA on TNT.
If you do wrong, be afraid, for he does not bear the sword in vain. He is an avenger.
Sounds like a damn superhero movie. There are 21 bridges in and out of Manhattan. Shut them down. Cops or criminals. If you have blood on your hands, I will find you.
21 Bridges in theaters November 22nd.
Doesn't that cloud right there look like a penguin?
That looks just like your house. That's being burglarized. They're stealing your TV right there. Oh, and right there, it's a bear destroying your car.
You need a vacation.
You know, Chris, some of us don't have an off season.
Wow. Just out of curiosity, what did that carriage set you back?
Oh, like 19 large.
Ah, I overpaid. I'm an idiot.
Hey, happens to everybody. I bet he overpaid.
Me? I didn't overpay. I used Auto Trader. It's the only one with Kelly Blue Book.
He overpaid.
No, it literally says great price.
Okay, we get it. You got a great price.
Did you get a good price?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. Want to go get some croissants?
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay.
Are you guys ready to hear some music?
30 amazing families will take the stage.
I'm looking for the family that's gonna bring it.
But only one will become America's most musical family.
There's a lot of joy up on that
stage. America's most musical family on Nickelodeon. Check your guide.
Always take the risk. Nothing. Go hard and don't quit. But net and refreshment. Mountain Dew Ice. The clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
Sports fans, shop now at NBAstore.com and get today's special offer.
Welcome, Clipper fans, to the game tonight. It's going to be a great season. We're going to work hard every night, and let's get it going.
Well, that was Kawhi Leonard addressing the crowd here at Staples Center before the game, and you heard Reggie Miller in the first half say 2/3 of the crowd here may be Laker fans, and You were hearing from them in the background as Kawhi addressed the crowd here. It is a home game for the Clippers, and they lead at the break 62-54. It's the American Express halftime report. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Lakers had an 11-point lead in this game. Didn't trail in the first quarter. Clippers increased 20 points from Kawhi Leonard to the halftime lead. And our American Express teammates, we compare Kawhi Leonard and his output in the first half with the rest of the starters for the Clippers, and it's 20-11. Kawhi Leonard with 20 on 8 of 11 field goals and 3 out of 4 from the foul line.
They said, give me your mic. There you go. 1 second. EJ is changing his mic, and they're going to change his mic out because his mic is giving us static. And one thing we don't want is a little bit of static. We can turn that off.
Hey, Mickey got some FaceTime. So how does this sound now? Because it still sounds bad to me. But anyway, welcome everybody.
Trust me, there's many nights I don't want to hear you talk.
This may be true. So let's talk about what we've seen from Kawhi Leonard, number 1, Charles, with 20 points in the first half.
Well, other than Oscar Robertson, when I used to watch Oscar Robertson highlights, he always played at his own pace. I said this last year watching Kawhi Leonard play. I've never seen a player since then who never speeds up, never goes too fast. Like the game, he plays 100% at his pace. It's kind of beautiful to watch. He does everything at his own pace. He like I say, when guys try to get up on him, he never tries to go too fast, but it's beautiful to watch. And even though he has 20 points, it's not a selfish 20.
No.
Usually if you don't watch the game and you see a person at 20 points at the game, we know it's shots. He probably took a lot of shots. He always plays inside the system, plays inside the game. That's why he's number 1, number 2.
And we're used to seeing the Clipper bench with a great output, led again by Lou Williams tonight.
Well, Lou Williams, we know, is a professional scorer, as Reggie said, and we all alluded to. But his ability to, draw the defense creates opportunities for other people. But with Kawhi and Lou together, they are the mid-range shooters of the NBA. They understand that, yes, in the analytical world of shooting threes and also getting layups, but at the end of the game, the shot you can get down the stretch is via mid-range. So they're able to get mid-range jump shots down the stretch, which makes them great players in the closing minutes of games.
Let's look to the Lakers side, and all eyes on this new pairing of LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and what you make of it.
In the first half, they're playing old school basketball. This new era basketball, teams like to switch. So what is LeBron and AD doing as we roll to the tape? As me and Chuck say, when you got a little guy on you, forget them jumpers, we go right to the post. And this right here is barbecue chicken alert. I know it's Pat Beverly, but he's usually a defender out on the wing. And right here again, they still want to switch. LeBron, he makes a move. You know he's a great passer. They're going to double team, triple team. What does he do? He finds Danny Green for the wide open shot. Danny Green going to get a lot of that. He helped Toronto win last year. He's going to do it. And right here, same thing. Guys too little. AD, they're disrespecting him by not doubling him. You go to work. The high percentage shot. Him and LeBron both taking high percentage shots. I like it. But again, you don't double these guys. Barbecue chicken alert is back. We go to work or we go to the hole. However, the little brother is not scared tonight. No question. The little brother has come to play tonight in the Clippers. Well, one thing I like to see from AD, I would like to see him get the ball a little closer to the basket, and that will force them to double. They're not doubling because he's getting the ball so far out on the floor. If he would get the ball closer to the block, that would force them to double because he would get a layup every time.
He has not created a double team opportunity and other shots for his teammates.
Exactly right. That's the problem. And I think the Clippers are content with him going one-on-one.
Yes.
Yes. He got to learn to make your teammates better. You got to say, hey, y'all not going to double me. I'm going to get a layup or I'm going to get a foul. But he's getting the ball a little too far out on the floor, in my opinion.
I agree.
Clippers 7 for 20 in the first quarter, 17 for 22 In the second quarter, they shoot 57%.
That's pretty good right
in the
there.
first half. And I apologize if it made your ears bleed. Yeah, but please. Hey, I was saying the same thing.
Make it stop.
Make it stop.
America.
Please.
I love it. I love it.
There it is. The Chuckster. It was all your fault. We'll be back with more on the American Express Halftime Report after this.
Is that...
Quesadillas? Gordon Ramsay handing out samples. Seems like just an okay use of your culinary talents, dude.
Yeah, it is, smart guy. Almost like having a brand new iPhone, but not pairing it with AT&T.
That's true, Gordon Ramsay.
Hey, fingers! It's not a buffet. Use the cocktail stick.
The cocktail stick.
Get the most from your new iPhone on AT&T. America's fastest network for iPhones. Switch now and get up to $700 off the new iPhones.
We fed beef lovers a Whopper with no beef.
You can't imitate beef. It just tastes better.
Turns out these beef lovers love plants too.
That's an Impossible Whopper?
I'm a damn fool.
Try the Impossible Whopper with a patty made from plants. Only at Burger King. Or get it delivered via Uber Eats with a $0 delivery fee.
It's an honor having a big-time rapper coming in here.
Rapper. Generation-defining artist, maybe.
And with their pick, Washington selects Montez Sweat.
Sweat? In the NFL? Not on our watch.
Old Spice, the superior defense against sweat.
That's my last name.
In the NFL.
The Budweiser Reserve Copper Lager. A rich lager, aged on Jim Beam bourbon barrel staves for a deliciously smooth finish. There's a new Bud in town. Budweiser Reserve Copper Lager.
We're about to make history.
The best wrestlers in the entire world.
This is a revolution.
Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do.
It's about time. This industry got a facelift.
All Elite Wrestling on TNT. Watch Wednesday Night Dynamite at 8 or anytime on demand and the app.
I'm gonna shout it from the rooftop.
Shout it. Tell everyone.
Let's go. From the rooftop.
This is the place for the best of the game.
Oh, what a fool.
Let them know hundreds of live games are at their fingertips. Go full season or month to month. Watch all the teams or your teams. And of course, you can stream on your phone, TV, or tablet. Free preview October 22nd to October 29th. Go to NBA.com/watch to order.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Live from Los Angeles, NBA Opening Week 2019. You're watching the American Express Halftime Report. American Express, official card of the NBA.
How about the first game of the season in Toronto? Raptors get their rings. They play host to the Pelicans without Zion Williamson. Again, 6 to 8 weeks with the knee injury. Here you go, end of regulation. Norman Powell.
Well, that's not a good shot.
No, it wasn't.
It was not a good shot. It wasn't a good attempt. But it went in overtime, and the Toronto Raptors made up for it.
Fred VanVleet.
On fire.
Career high 34.
Leading the NBA in scoring right now. Yes, he is.
Pascal Siakam had 34 and 18.
Wow.
And the Toronto Raptors winners 130 to 122. Earlier tonight on the NBA on